Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Derek Lowry is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Luis MacArthur. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Luis MacArthur.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Number 25, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Now batting, Gary Cox, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Lays off 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're one under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Stepping into the box, David Lee. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he misses with it, 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Nobody out, runner on first. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play? This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, number 3. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Two and 1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
From the stretch. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And the pitch on 2-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Into the box, Jack Fortune hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Jack Fortune.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Ready now, Raul Cedeno. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Now at the plate, Alejandro De Aza. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Alejandro De Aza.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A dive. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, John Aristide, as he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swung on and grounded foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
20.
That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, number 20.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 pitch. Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready for another chance. Gary
Leading up
Cox.
for the Astros.
He'll get us going in the home
Left
half of
fielder,
inning number 3.
Gary Cox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box, David Lee. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, Number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit hard toward the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So here's Joe Mauer as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got the average to 321, 11 home runs, and 61 RBIs. Oh, 1 here it comes. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. MacArthur fields it cleanly. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Astros lead this one 2-0. Striding in once again, Luis MacArthur
Leading off
back
with
to
the
the top
Angels,
of the lineup as they're
second
still
baseman,
looking for their first base
Luis
runner in this one.
MacArthur.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. And the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To third. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Center fielder number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Now in the box, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7
21.
punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up
Loney.
over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Stepping in now, Jack Fortune as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One 0 count. Here it is. Ball two.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2 out with the man at first. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit, then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light. 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
3-1. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit.
Well, they scored last inning. You thought that's what you want, a shutdown inning. He comes out and he gets 2 quick outs, and now he finds himself in trouble with back-to-back hits.
In now, Raul Cedeno, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Alejandro De Aza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Nope,
that misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Down the first baseline. Glove by Loney, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Iannetta has it, and he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Brad Miller.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, John Aristide, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He'll try it again. 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first
20.
walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
At the plate, number 20 hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Gary Cox.
Leading up for the
He's
Astros.
1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Aristi sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Lee. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One 0 count. Here it is. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Houston, but they're on top 2-0. Ready once again, Luis MacArthur, and he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 down.
Center fielder number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Lee ranges to his left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
Digging in once again, James Loney. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hey, these guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Cole Perkins will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Cole Perkins.
Alejandro De Aza will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Mauer off a second. Now the pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Here's the 0-2. And that's through. A base hit. Mauer is on his way home. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Aristi on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready for another chance, Gary Cox.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another shot now, David Lee. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Stepping up to the plate,
Leading
Jack
off with the Angels,
Fortune. A hit in 2
designated
tries
hitter,
so far.
Jack Fortune.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the pitch on 2-2. To short. Lee takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Raul Cedeno. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Fouled back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's another 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Miller is there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Designated hitter, Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-0 pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And he just misses with a curveball. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Lifted into center field. Marisnik is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. In there, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Aristey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Softly hit out toward short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Number 20.
Standing in now, number 20. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis MacArthur.
Stepping into the box, Luis MacArthur. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Now a flare out to left center. Lee will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now at the plate, Brandon
Leading
Belt.
off for the Astros.
No hits in 3 tries so
First
far.
baseman,
He's struck out once.
Brandon Belt.
Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-0 count. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Cedeno is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
So digging in now, David Lee. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. Astros leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Jake Marisnick. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. In there, a base hit, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So coming to the plate, Jack Fortune, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
Coming to the plate now, Raul Cedeno. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with two strikes now.
Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. In to score the runner from third. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Buddy Whitaker comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Buddy Whitaker.
Brad Miller will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and two away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike two.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Derek Lowry earns win number 7 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.